Ooh. Very cold, blustery, well, I don't want to really say winter just yet, but it's coming to look like that right about now. It is late October. We are dealing with the, well, I won't say that four-letter word, but anyway, we're dealing with a plow truck here, ladies and gents. A 1998 GMC Sierra 2500 3/4 ton with a 6.5 liter turbo diesel. Now, if any of you guys know, I do love the Detroit diesels, and well, my cube truck has one, and so does this one. So I'll give you guys a quick tour of this truck. Now I just finished degreasing this unit. I'm going to fire it over in a minute. Everything is soaking wet. Diesels seem to be alright when they're wet, but I mean all the electrical components are a little damp right now, so I'll start it up in a minute. This was a fleet package vehicle. This truck was used in around Toronto, and well, it definitely served its purpose. You know, it has a few scrapes and dings. Now, the funky paint job, a lot of you guys might be thinking is, well, did it see a lot of body work? Is it filled with Bondo? No. In fact, the panels are in fact solid as can be. There's no Bondo anywhere near here. The only thing is that, you know, it's been in the city, so, and it's been used as a commercial vehicle, so it has its dents and dings in it. Well, that's why the paint is a little bit funky here. If we take over, see, we got a big dent in the tailgate, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me all that much. Over here, we got a few scuffs and tears and scratches and, you know, whatever else. A few dents, but you know, it's not all horrible. So that definitely was a fleet unit, but in any event, great running truck with brand new Aeolus tires on it, Cross Ace all-terrains. The tires alone are in brand new condition, I can almost say. The plow is a Myers hydraulic operated plow. The plow works great. It I want to say it has a fiberglass blade with a, you know, typical steel cutting edge underneath. I will show you guys that kind of setup afterwards, but anyway, it is a commercial plow produced by Myers. I have to get a replacement one of these. This is busted. You know, either a hunk of ice either came off the blade at one point and, you know, took that out. It holds there, but I mean, I wouldn't trust it. So, and these are kind of, well, I wouldn't say old, but I mean, they're old school. I wouldn't mind getting some fancy, newer style, aerodynamic. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll cheap out and buy these ones. Take it by day. I'll give you guys the startup of this. Like I say, the ignition components are wet. So I'm gonna take that out. It's got the scary buzzer, and it steady goes and goes and goes. Even after you start the truck and have the door open, it'll keep buzzing away. So all we're dealing with is a regular cab truck. Okay, we got a bench seat. I shampooed the unit. It's very nice, somewhat clean. You know, yeah, I got it fairly decent, as clean as it'll ever be. So I'll try and see if I can get it going. So 243,336.4 on the odometer, and this is in kilometers. So like I say, and I put on about 1,000 of my own. Just by driving it around. So the unit is equipped with air conditioning, and the compressor does run, but it cycles very intermittently, so I imagine it's fairly low on Freon. So, you know, I got the vinyl floor pretty well cleaned up. Four-wheel drive is over here, okay. But yeah, in any event, this is for your to engage your plow lights up front. Very straightforward. It basically, you know, there's a relay which actually sends current to the plow lights and deactivates the actual headlights on the truck. That way you don't get any back glare from your plow blade. So when you have this engaged, all that works is your plow lights, and then your actual normal headlights are cut off and your parking lights are the only thing that are illuminated. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Here we have the glove compartment, and inside we have the control for our Myers plow. You know, very straightforward. It's actually a very simple to use push button device. You know, up, down, left, right, and it does light up. There's a on-off switch here, so you can leave it plugged in all the time. I unplugged it once I disconnected the plow. Very simple. You know, it just runs from here. I might mount this wire away from the accelerator assembly, though. I haven't decided yet. It's not really in my way by any means, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, we'll see how this thing runs. I don't know if it's going to run very well with everything all wet, or at all for that matter, but we'll see. This truck does have an exhaust leak. I have a problem with the manifold on the driver's side, which is good, because if it was actually in fact on the turbo side, well, the young neighbors would learn a few new words in the English language that they may not have heard before. Anyway, thankfully it is on the non-turbo side. Well, I'll show you guys the headlamp assembly here. Wrong switches. I'm looking at too many switches here, and that annoying buzzer keeps going off, so that doesn't help matters. So anyway, when the headlights are on, we have the headlamp. If I engage our plow lights, just like so, it de-energizes our normal headlamp, and we instead have these lamps instead. Squeaky fan belt with all the water that I got in there. Anyway, the truck will do me very well. It for a 3/4 ton GMC diesel, Chevy diesel, I'm pretty certain that, you know, this will do very, very well in the snow. So, pretty plain Jane. I mean, we don't have any of the fancy stuff that we, you know, expect out of a fully loaded Chevy truck, nor do I really want any of that stuff in anyway. So, but the cool option is that I actually do have air conditioning. So, even though the compressor may cycle very slowly, I can simply charge that in the spring and deal with it from there. Now, a lot of enthusiasts back in the day were always complaining about actually I think a lot of them even complain to this day about the push button four-wheel drive, that a lot of the switches would go bad and there were relays that went bad and the electric motors that were attached to the transfer, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Well, not with this puppy. It is, in fact, a traditional manual, you know, there's your 4-high. Actually, there's even a light on, and my girlfriend / future wife just informed me about this, that this actually lights up when you have it in four-wheel drive. I didn't think it did. So all I had to do was pull back on this, and the 4x4 lights up. And I didn't know this, and she proved me wrong, saying, well, I was telling her that it didn't light up, and it didn't light up, and she said, well, yes, it does. So anyway, and when you switch it back into two-wheel drive, there you go, you're done. So anyway, nice little plow truck. It's not really what I wanted. I wanted a diesel. I really did want a diesel. The only thing that kind of concerns me with having a truck of this magnitude is, simply put, it's a long box. Now, I'm not going to complain. Beggars can't be choosers, but you can get a lot of stuff in the back of one of these. Plus, it's a regular cab with a bench seat. Oh, the girlfriend really loves that. Especially now that it's clean, too, and not stinking of rotten diesel fuel. But anyway, rest assured, you know, I always keep vehicles clean, and it'll always stay clean. But it would have been nice if I could actually find a short box diesel. But, you know, like I say, you can't be choosers in life. I am very happy with what I found. But, you know, can't argue with everything. So, 1998 GMC Sierra with a scary buzzer. And it works perfectly fine. So, plans for the old girl in the springtime, after all the flotsam and jetsam is gone and I, you know, got my money's worth out of using this plow truck for one winter, I will buckle down and give it a paint job. As of right now, it's going to stay exactly the way it is. But in any event, it'll do its justice, and it'll do me just fine. Hope you guys enjoyed 1998 GMC Sierra 2500 3/4 ton pickup. Mint, except the paint job. Anyway, that's why I'm here, because I have to fix it. Well, somebody has to. Take care, guys.